Hey guys, and welcome to Swami Studios. I am your host, Moonlight Swami, and today I'm bringing you guys Josh Gibson, My Player, episode 12, as voted on by you, the fans. And today's topic, like I said, is Elston Howard. Yes, he is the first African-American player on the New York Yankees. He was a catcher, outfielder, first baseman. So, let's get into it, shall we? Elston Howard was born on February 23rd in 1929 in St. Louis, Missouri. He is best known for being the first African-American baseball player on the New York Yankees. At age 19, in 1948, he turned down various Big Ten scholarships to enter the Negro Leagues and play for the Kansas City Monarchs. He was kind of bought and signed by the Yankees on July 19th, 1950, but he spent the next 4 years in the minors, so he played on Toronto, which used to be the Yankees farm team, the Blue Jays. They used to be the Yankees farm team way back when. On April 14th, 1955, he was called up and became the first African-American player to play on the Yankees. Big day for him, big day for everybody in New York. He was almost converted to an outfielder, but he was very slow, and Casey Stengel made a remark saying, this is an exact quote, "They finally get me a nigger, and it's one who can't run." That's not really right, but he wasn't fast at all. He was extremely slow, and, well, that was one of the reasons why he didn't play a lot of his career in the outfield. He did play a good portion, but he was not one of those full-time outfielder, fast type of guys. So, let's continue on. He was an all-star in 1957, the first of 9 straight through 1965. A 6-time world champion. I'll get back to that in a few minutes, but he became a full-time catcher in 1960. You have to remember, folks, that he played on the Yankees with Phil Rizzuto, Yogi Berra as a catcher for a long time, Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris. So there was no DH back then, so it was really a hard-pressed time to get a spot in the lineup. And he had to fight for it, and he ended up playing some first base during this time period to get some regular slots. Nice stolen base for Josh Gibson. Really working on his speed and timing. It's really not easy to do, but it's fun. Okay, so I'm going to continue on. In 1961, he hit his career best, increasing his average almost over 100 points to 348. That season, he also had his first 20 home run season and had 77 RBI. So, really big season for him. On August 19, 1962, Elston Howard got 8 RBI in a 21-7 win over Kansas City. That is ridiculous. As Gibson steals again. Wow, he's really stealing bases. And I did make it harder, guys. I really worked on my timing, so I don't know how I'm doing it. In 1963, he won his first Gold Glove, and batting .287 with 28 home runs and 85 RBI. He won his, I believe he won the MVP award that year. Yeah, wow, I'm sorry, my notes, I wrote down the wrong thing. In 1963, he won his first MVP award, .287 average, 28 home runs, 85 RBI, also winning his first Gold Glove. Yeah. The following year, he batted .313, which was second best in the league, and actually that was his only MVP award, but he was a 12-time All-Star in his career. And, well, following year, he batted he won his second Gold Glove award, finishing third in the MVP voting. In late 1967, it was around August, he was traded to the Boston Red Sox. He was later released after the 1968 season, and over his 14-year career, Elston Howard hit .274 with 167 home runs, 1,471 hits, 619 runs in 1,605 games. He played in 54 total World Series games, third on the list behind only Berra and Mantle all time. Despite winning 6 World Series, he also played on 6 World Series losing teams. Even though he had 6 rings, he only played on 4 of those for wins. After being released by Boston, he went back to New York as a first base coach, where he won the last 2 of his illustrious career in 1977 and 1978. In 1979, Elston Howard was diagnosed with myocarditis, a rare heart disease which causes rapid heart failure. He died on December 14th, 1980 at the age of 51 because of this. Very, very sad. In 1984, the Yankees retired Howard's number of 23 in Monument Park. Monument Park, if you don't know, it's one of the most famous places for all the retired Yankees and all that stuff. It's beautiful there. If you ever come to New York and go to a Yankee game, you have to go to Monument Park. It's a must. He is also credited for inventing the batting donut. You guys know what that is? You know, the batting donut, when you put the little weight on your bat instead of having to swing multiple bats. He's credited for inventing that, which is, I think, really cool, you know? Not only was he a good baseball player, but he helped revolutionize the game in that sense. So, guys, this was Elston Howard. This was Josh Gibson, My Player, episode 12, and we're only halfway done. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Gibson himself, because that took a lot of time to find all that information. So Gibson's doing really well, as you see, he just steals on JP Arancibia. Really nice stolen base for Gibson, and that was his goal. Wow. I mean, you don't really see him doing this that often, but really, he's been doing really well. I think I'm going to have a 30-30 season with him, which is going to be amazing. I'm going to show you the stats and attributes at the end of this video, as he does score on this line drive single, batting second in the lineup behind Cargo, in front of Cargo. Really a good placement for him. I think I'm going to, when I get the chance, I'm either going to have him be a 2-hitter or 3-hitter in the lineup. That way he gets a lot of RBI chances and a lot of hits and runs scored. As you can see, he's just lighting up the Blue Jays, getting hits left and right, literally. That's a double down the line, stand-up style. And it is now 4-3. Blue Jays still have the lead. But Gibson is on second, and what is he going to do? He's not going to steal. But Cargo is going to rip it down the line, and that will be a triple for Carlos Gonzalez. Gibson will come across and score, and it is now a tie ball game. Great hit there by Cargo. Unfortunately, Gibson up now. We have a 6-4 lead. Let's see if he can get something going. He swings and misses at the changeup. And he's going to line it right back to the third baseman. I believe that's Chris Stewart. Not Chris Stewart. Edwin Encarnacion? Is he playing third? Maybe Brett Laurie. I don't know. Depends on the day, I guess. And Yunel Escobar with the nice backhand stop. Look at Gibson booking down that line. He gets thrown out either way. He's just trying to get stuff going. And it is Brett Laurie playing third base for them. You know, never know with injuries, whatnot. But, I mean, look at that. Jose Bautista's playing first. So, you don't see that very often. Okay, goal, don't strike out. I think I can accomplish that game. Let's see. Change up right down the middle. I'll take that for a single to left field. Nice hit for Gibson. And, well, it's 1-1. Now it's 6-1. So this game's pretty much all but over. Trying to get something going. Ground ball right back up the middle. And that will not be tracked down by Kelly Johnson. Gibson on again. I will have the Braves episode tomorrow. I think I'm going to start up the franchise this weekend. I'm just busy right now. I'll see. I'll let you guys know. As he steals second again. Really just working on those stolen bases. Unfortunately, nothing happens. And this is a deep fly ball to left. That's caught, and that will end the ball game. So we lose 8-1 to Toronto. 4 hits. I believe Gibson had 2 of them. Now we're playing Minnesota in Minnesota. Facing off against Francisco Liriano. That's a hard shot down the right field line. Gibson rounding first. He's heading to second. He will get in safely. And 1 run will come across. And it is now a 1-0 lead for the Rockies. That's a ground ball. Liriano giving up another hit to Gibson. Gibson just playing amazingly. 7-0 in the third, and Liriano still in. That's a bad career move. Now, 7th inning, Slama is in. And, Gibson swings and misses at the beautiful slider. His eye is really improved right now on this hot streak. And change up, and he hits a deep fly ball, and he slamas that one out. His 19th of the season. Trying to get 20 before I wrap up this video. Will he on this curveball? Nah, it's a ground ball. That is a hit, but that is not a home run. So, that's the gameplay. Let's get to the attributes. So, as you can see, it is the 11th of June. 178 games played for me. It's June 2013. My player homie's batting .358 with 19 home runs, 58 RBI. And we are leading the division by 6.5 games. So Gibson really playing an integral role in this team. And let's just see. So Gibson really doing well. He's an 80 overall right now without the hot streak. So, I mean, he's really improved since last season. A lot of skill points, 75,000 I believe. And let's go to my skill points. 75 contact versus lefty, 70 versus righty, 74 power versus an 80, 75 and 80 eye. Really good stats. 7th best overall in the organization for hitting. 64 catching, 68 throw power, 80 arm strength, 66 fielding and anticipation, and block played, block pitch, call game, all in their 70s. Speed 72, acceleration 49, awareness 62. Clutch 44 just because I have not had an opportunity this season. And as you can see, these stats are bolstered a lot by this hot streak. Eye against righties is up to 90, eye against lefties is 85. Really doing well. As you can see, his potential is going to be through the roof. Through 65 games, 96 hits, 13 doubles, 4 triples, 19 home runs, 58 RBI, 58 runs. And if you look down, played in 12 more games, have a lot more at-bats, a lot more hits. 174 total bases, 5 walks, 27 strikeouts. Got to be a little bit more careful there. But 358 average, 372 on base, 649 slugging, over a 1 OPS, 429 with runners in scoring position, 34 stolen bases, and 15 caught stealing. Really being aggressive. 13 errors, that's not good. But 500 putouts, it's a lot. 980 fielding percentage, I'll work on that. But, guys, I'll be having more Gibson My Player coming up soon. Stay tuned for the Atlanta Braves edition tomorrow of 30 teams in 30 days, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace, I'm out.